I have been reverting back to living like it's the 1980s and 1990s in certain aspects, and it all started with a simple device. I had an old 90s CD player, and when I used my IEMs with it, the hiss on them was unbearable, so I didn't enjoy listening to any CDs. Well, I was on Amazon a couple of months ago, and I found the FiO DM13. I waited a while, which was dumb because it jumped in price like 30 to 40 bucks. But I waited. I finally bought it. This is incredible. It's a basic CD player, just has very basic functionality, but it sounds incredible. The headphone amp, zero hiss on my IEM, so I can listen to music all day on CDs with physical CDs, physical media that nobody can ever take from me. I shouldn't put that challenge. Don't rob me. Thank you. If somebody robs me for CDs, that'll be the craziest thing ever. We want your outdated media. Give us the stuff that we can't listen to because none of us have a CD. That would be insane. It has been so much fun pulling out CDs, putting them on, being more intentional with my listening, and really listening to the entire albums all the way through. I wanted to pull out the 4 80s albums in order from least favorite to favorite that I have been loving the last week. Number 1 is the 80s, Volume 1. This is just a compilation that I got. There are 3 volumes. Each of them is incredible. This is kind of my way of putting on the radio in the 80s, but not listening to any adverts. Great stuff on here. It has Kim Carnes, Smokey Robinson, Huey Lewis in the News. Do you like 'em? Sports. Who else does it have? It has Wayne Chung, Pat Benatar, The Human League, Heart, Lionel Richie, Foreigner. It is just a great listen all the way through. And if you just want good 80s pop, that'll do the trick. Number 3 for me, Dead Kennedys, Give Me Convenience or Give Me Death. Dude, as far as punk album openings, Police Truck, Too Drunk to F, California Uber Alice. Those are some of the 3 best punk songs ever written, and it's the first 3 songs on this album. So if you're looking for really good 80s punk from California, check out this album, Give Me Convenience or Give Me Death. And as I said, they're from California, but I always think they're from DC for some reason because I conflate Dead Kennedys with Bad Brains, Minor Threat, all of those bands. I always think they're in the same group. They are not. California punk. Number 2 is going to be one of the most obvious selections for me. Weird Al Yankovic, Dare to Be Stupid. Does it have the best of his parodies? I don't think so, but it is just one of the most fun that I have heard. So if you just want silliness, Weird Al, Dare to Be Stupid. And number 1 for me, I know somebody's going to scream at me for this. It's not the Misfits. It's Danzig's self-titled album. Twist of Cain, Mother, She Rides. This is such a great... Was this his first album? I think. It is so good. And it makes you just want to ride Harley Davidsons and drink in bars and hail Satan or something. I don't know. It's just a really good album. Really good stuff. That is what I have been listening to on my new CD player because it's the 1980s and 90s. Not only that, I've become so enamored with the 80s and 90s again. I pulled out a VHS and watched it. I finished reading a Lovecraft book and I saw this on my shelf. I bought it at Goodwill, I think it was. And, I need to report them. H.P. Lovecraft's Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead. This was a direct-to-VHS, direct-to-movie video, whatever, and this is a promotional video for promotional use only, not for resale. or rental. I bought this. The MPAA needs to go after Goodwill. Shut them down. Shut down Goodwill. They're selling promotional copies. The thing that I found most interesting about this, nobody's going to care about this. The ads in the beginning are not, hey, go check out these new releases. They are, hey, check out this movie, buy it, rent it out. You have a 4-month window where it won't be available on pay-per-view, so you will have guaranteed rental sales. I have never seen an advert like that before, and it is so interesting seeing that approach. It makes perfect sense because it's a promotional video. This must have gone out to some kind of rental store, and they would say, buy 10 copies and rent this out. And then New Line Cinema also has a bunch of other movies that are coming out on VHS that they want to sell to rental stores to put on their shelves, and they had ads for that. The movie itself, not great, but fun, and I liked the advertisements more than the actual movie. What a weird person I am. All right.